Good afternoon. My name is Stephen Pottage, and I'm the Educational Technology Coordinator for Red Deer Public Schools. We're located in Red Deer, Alberta, Canada, and I would like to take this opportunity to thank you for considering this application for the Google for Education Certified Trainer Program. Okay, so why me? Well, first of all, I am extremely passionate about technology, and I believe that I have a responsibility to prepare our students and employees, for that matter, for a digital world by ensuring that they have the competencies to use technology efficiently, effectively, and responsibly. Being accepted into this program is most important for me because it will connect me with like minded educators who use innovative practices in the G Suite for Education environment to improve and enhance student learning while also making the processes of teaching and managing a classroom or a school more efficient. So for today's demonstration, rather than show off something that I would normally show off in a classroom, I want to just quickly demo um, a system that I've kind of put into place that will benefit teachers at our high schools across our entire district. Okay, so in our province, we have high stakes examinations both in grade 9 and in grade 12, and it typically happens twice a year. And this particular, what I'm showing off right now, is really a much better way of collecting, managing, and then reporting all of those student accommodations for those provincial assessments or examinations. So we used to use Google Forms and whatever else, but when you're entering like tons of repetitive data, it really becomes inefficient. And we wanted it to kind of be a one-stop shop that would not only collect all of the data we needed at the district level, but then also allow schools to use that same data for their own internal reporting or organization or whatever else. So right off the bat, I'm just going to go into this. So across the bottom, these are all the names of our different high schools, and there's we've got a few more schools that need to be added to this, but it's a good starting place. So when I go into the Gateway School, these are all fake names, by the way, but you'll see that we have anybody from this particular school can have access to the sheet. So the administrator can say, okay, we want these 5 teachers and these 2 counselors to be able to edit stuff in here. We've set the sheet up so that there is data validation on some of these questions to ensure that we're getting consistent answers, and that'll come in later when we talk about the statistics. But the idea here is just student first name and last name, who the contact person is, what grade are they in, sex of the student, their student codes, and we have different student codes again in Alberta. Whether or not that student has been identified as having test anxiety, whether or not that student is using alternative location for their writing, and then the different types of accommodations as well as the exams that they have been approved for using those accommodations for. So you can see that anytime, one of the big things here is students that have test anxiety and have a medical diagnosis, they automatically will get approved for this. So you can see that I've included that anytime that is red, that it's going to just include that. It's just a visual identifier, I guess, to make it a little bit easier. So so this is what the schools are doing individually. And then what we can do is take all this data and push it out to other spreadsheets that we would give just to Gateway that they could put onto their teacher hub and sort it all by grade. So they would have a list of all of the grade 11 students and what their accommodations are, so that teachers that are giving these accommodations on a daily basis will have access to it. So they're only having to input the data once. We're collecting it for the district, but they're also able to use it internally. So the other really cool thing then is if I go into the statistics, then it's going to, again, I'm only showing you guys a demo right now, but then it's going to collect all of the districts, or sorry, all of the data for our entire district on all accommodations by exam, by school, total number of students that are using 1, 2, 3 accommodations, down to the males, females, others, so on and so forth. So really, really powerful stuff. I think that's it. I'm probably way over my time, but again, thank you for considering this application and have a fantastic day.